My name is Mokobi Aryee. I'm the CEO of Prudential Life Insurance Ghana. Last year, introduced an emotional wellness program. Like I said, that was launched in October 2020. Now, the program focuses on four main areas, which are: one, a mental health awareness; two, stress management at work. The third area is enhanced performance management program. And the final, or the fourth area, is feedback, communication, and staff recognition schemes. So these are basically the four main areas that our emotional wellness program focuses on. As a business, I think that we've been doing very well. We are a business that was started about 7 years ago. And obviously, for any startup, you realize that because you've been battling with trying to enhance the processes and the management system and the management processes in place and all of that, the business kind of goes through a lot of stress. Now, that obviously wasn't also helped with the coming in force of the pandemic, especially the COVID-19. So all of that obviously culminated in the awareness that, listen, this is about time that we have a program like that in place to be able to deal with the risk that the business was facing at that point in time. The employee assistance program is also open to members, family of members of staff. Yes, you are right. Employees go through stress from many angles. So you can have stress that are coming through from the family. You can have stress that's coming through from the corporate environment, from the social environments, etc. So a way to help address this thing is just to focus on the 360 degrees around the employee, and therefore any person in connection with the employee who obviously is contributing to this must be dealt with. And one of the major areas or a key stakeholder or relationship to the employee, we believe, is the family. And that's the more reason why we extended this to the family members. Okay, I think basically about four main areas that came through strongly from the survey that was conducted. The first one has to do with demands from shareholders, demands from managers in terms of creating value for shareholders and other stakeholders. So that's the first one that came through. Now, the other one that came through has to do with the work environment, and that related specifically to management process in place to deal with the work, management style of individuals in the company, clear understanding of roles and responsibility and expectation, and all of that. That also came through strongly from the survey, and all of that were found to be contributing to this problem. Now, the other had to do with culture. Obviously, that comes through from the values of the company that each individual or each of us are supposed to live. And then the final and the most important thing is the impact of COVID-19 and its related or associated issues. So, for example, during the COVID-19 situation, schools were closed down, and therefore schools were now meant to go on online schooling, which meant that your kids will be at home and trying to school virtually. You will have to be around, or somebody will have to be around to be able to monitor this and be able to relate to them, and so on and so forth. So all of this created a situation that put a lot of stress on the staff, for which reason we needed to put together a program to be able to help staff, manage all of that. So therefore, in the midst of global pandemics such as COVID-19, impairment is greatly affected through social isolation, bereavement, financial hardship, etc. Now, poor mental health in times like this will lead to lack of job commitment, will lead to depression, absenteeism, and overall decrease in productivity, again, etc. So obviously, we cannot always control, like I always say, the things that happen in an environment. But yes, our reaction to what happens is the key. And that's the more reason why both organization and government should invest in mental wellness in order to bring the best out of their human resource they have for them to realize their goal or dream.